My tip today is a simple one, but it will make you sound instantly more confident. It takes a bit of practice, but I guarantee it is doable and it works. All eyes on me. Hello, I'm Jane. In the field of public speaking communications, we have a toolbox of things that we can use to help us sound more confident. But in my mind, there is a cornerstone, one key tip that instantly makes people sound so much more confident, so much more in control, and so much more powerful. And that simple technique is to slow down. By simply slowing down the rate at which you speak, you will immediately sound more confident. Why? Because it gives you time to organize your thoughts. If you slow down the rate at which you speak, you provide yourself an opportunity to organize your thoughts, which will then eradicate the ums, the ahs, you knows, I like, I means, and all those filler words that make us sound unsure of ourselves, make us sound uncertain. If we clean up our speech of all those crutch words, we immediately come across as more knowledgeable and, studies show, more credible. So we want to focus on how we're going to slow down our speech in order to elevate that skill. The other beautiful part of slowing down your speech is that it allows you to add far more vocal variety into how you speak. You'll add in emotions, you can add in different tones, you can play around with different techniques because you've given yourself the time. If you rush through your words, you don't give yourself an opportunity to put all those interesting things in place. And remember, the more interesting and exciting your speech is, the way you communicate is, more eyes on you. So this is a golden way, again, of elevating your speech. I want you to think about a situation that you've been in where you felt uncertain or unsure. Maybe you were in college or university or school. You were called to the front of a room. Maybe you were suddenly put upon in a meeting and called upon to answer a question, or you were with a volunteer group or in a family setting and someone suddenly picked you out and asked a question. You had to respond, but you felt so unsure and uncertain that I can almost guarantee you rushed through your answer. I bet you just whipped through those words, let me get this done, and then take the spotlight off me. That's what we do. When we're uncertain of our topic or what we're saying or how we feel, we whip through the words to get it done and behind us, and then we can take a breath. It doesn't show confidence. Doesn't show control. So to get back to this rate of speech that is going to allow us to sound so much more interesting and so much more confident, we need to learn how to slow down the rate at which we speak. An added little benefit here, if you have an accent, this tip is magic. Now, having an accent is simply that you speak in a way that the majority of people around you don't sound. So you sound different to the people around you. Now, for those people who were brilliant enough to not learn English as a first language, who then have to learn English as a second language, they come across, they're speaking in a second language and they will carry an accent. I learned English as a first language, and yet where I live, I'm regarded as having an accent. So for those of us out there who have an accent, slowing down is a little present we can give ourselves, because we need to understand, give the benefit of the doubt to our listeners around us. They sometimes struggle, have to work a little bit harder to tune into our accent. If we whiz through our words, we're not giving them an opportunity to keep up. But if simply by slowing down, we give them that opportunity to keep up, decode our accent, and follow along with what we're saying, then our message hits home. Then our purpose of speaking is worthwhile. We don't speak just to push words into the air. We speak because we're trying to convey something. And remember, our thoughts, our opinions, our voices are worthy of being heard. Wherever you live in the world, what you think and feel is worthy of being shared with the people around you. But if we cannot manage that message, if we're rushing through what we're saying, we're not giving others the chance to actually come along with us and learn about what we are talking about. So we slow down, which lets other people get on board with us and follow through with what we're saying. The mere act of slowing down builds credibility. Studies show that the moment you slow down, you will be perceived as being not only more confident, but more knowledgeable and more credible. In other words, what you say, people are more likely to believe simply because you've managed your message, you've controlled what you're saying, and you've controlled yourself, and you've measured out your words. And it does take control. It does take control to measure out your words in a nice, even fashion. Now, I'm not saying we speak like this all the time. That would be very odd. But what we do is that we judge the situations. We have the self-awareness to judge the situations. Sitting with a group of friends over a cup of coffee, we don't need to speak slowly. Business meeting, meeting with a client, difficult situation in a big group, slow down. Take a cognizant, intentional decision and slow down the rate at which you speak. That allows everybody to follow with you, and you will come across more confident. And the moment that you are perceived as more confident, you start to feel more confident, because it does, as I said, it takes control to slow down your messaging. So you will feel more in control of yourself. It really does work. Now, how are we going to practice this? As I always say, we're going to read aloud. So grab something, a body of work you can read from a book, a novel, a newspaper, whatever it is, a news article, and you're going to read it aloud. Go into a room, you can do this 1 or 2 minutes every night before you go to bed, and read a passage out aloud. Pay special attention to the punctuation. If you see a comma, an em dash, brackets, a semicolon, a period, a full stop, you're going to interpret those. That's the body of work telling you you need to slow down. So we start out saying every single word separately. Pronounce each word on its own. It's going to sound strange, it's going to sound rather silly, but it's the only way you're going to build up that memory, that stamina that it's going to take to slow your roll and control your messaging. So speak each word through. Don't worry in the beginning too much about vocal variety. Just focus on getting the pacing right. You see that punctuation point? You take a beat or 2 beats if it's a period and learn to slow down. Then, if you feel really brave, grab your phone and record yourself doing it. And then sit somewhere else, next day, play it back, and pay attention to how you sound when you're speaking slower. Once you've played through this artificial pacing for a few nights or however long you feel comfortable doing it, then you can move to reading that out at a slow measured pace, but what is more normal to the natural ear? What is a normal natural pace that people around you would use? You're going to have to practice this on your own until you get your feet under you. Then, when you feel as though you're getting to a good point with this, call in an ally, trusted friend, colleague, partner, spouse, family member, and say to them, this is something I'm trying to work on. This is something I want to get better at. So when you notice me racing through my words, just whipping through my, rate of speech, give me a little signal. Work out a signal that only the two of you will understand, that the person can be like, you need to slow down. And then you can internalize that and make an effort to slow down. Maybe you can work with somebody else who also would like to improve this area of their speaking, and you can support each other doing it. It is doable, and I guarantee you will feel that difference when you're in control of the messaging. As always, please, if you want to keep layering on your skills, just jump to my next video. And as always, comment and subscribe. It shows me what you want and that you're enjoying the content, and I know what to put out there. And comments are so valuable, particularly areas that you're struggling with. I'll see you next week because, as you know, the time to speak up is now.
All eyes on me.